Hi guys, it's time for some February favorites. I don't know why I said it like that. It just seems like it was only a few weeks ago since I filmed the January favorites. So let's just jump right into some of the things that I've been reaching for and enjoying a lot this month. So the first set of items that are my favorite this month are not actually beauty products. These items are actually loose leaf teas from Teavana. And this was kind of an impulse buy. I went with a friend to the mall, and next thing you know, I had a sample, and then I was lured in, and I got myself two teas. The first one is an herbal tea, which is the Caramel Almond Amaretti. It smells so sweet and nutty and fragrant. I love it as an herbal because that means that there's minimal to no caffeine in it, and I love to blend it with this Slimful Chocolate Decadence Oolong tea. And it has a lot of rich chocolatey flavor in there. It's not super strong, but when you drink the tea, when you smell it, you can definitely smell the aroma, like a hint of chocolate in there, and there's bits of coconut in here. And I know it's a little bit more pricey, and I know it's a little bit of an inconvenience to use loose leaf teas instead of teas that are already in bags, but it makes a huge difference in the flavor. But when I purchased this, I got the refillable tin at a steep discount, so that's good because I can go back whenever I run out of this oolong tea and you know, fill it up to as much as I like with the teas that I want. When I purchased the tea, I had this issue of, well, you know, what if I want to take my tea on the go? And I purchased this metal tea thermos, and when you take the lid off, oops, you get like this standard lid with a cover and a strainer. But the cool thing about the strainer is it comes with the tea filter, which has this metal mesh to keep the leaves together so that when you steep it, you're not going to get tea leaves in there. And so you can keep this on here, right? You put it on there, and then you put your lid on with the hot water, let it sit for however long you want your tea to last, and then you take off the tea filter part with the used up tea leaves, the wet ones, and then you can put this lid back on, and then you can head out the door. Or, you know, maybe you can just do this whole removal of the tea filter at your workplace. But like this is just a great product because even if I don't want to use tea, it's a great thermos on its own. It insulates the heat marvelously. Like, it'll keep your whatever beverage you have in here warm for like almost the whole day. Let me start with some face products that I purchased before I began my makeup spending ban on January, I believe it's 20th or 21st. You know, in case you don't follow me on Twitter, last month I decided that I was not gonna buy any makeup products for a couple of months. I don't buy makeup products very often, but I just decided that I wanted to work my way through a lot of the products that I had. There were quite a few things that I really wanted to hit pan on. And so what I did was, you know, I'd made a quick assessment of my current collection, and I had to think about, you know, what are some things that I want to purchase before I fully commit to this makeup spending ban on January 20th, or was it 21st? And so the two things that I purchased were from the drugstore, and the first one is the Revlon ColorStay Whipped Cream Makeup. You've seen or read a lot of reviews on this product. It's great in terms of coverage. It has a natural finish that's more on the matte side, but then as the day progresses, the finish looks a lot more natural looking. Like, now this is something that I am wearing on my face right now, and this is after a whole day. Nothing has budged. It looks It looks very much like how I applied it at the beginning of the day, if not better. My biggest gripe, to be honest with you, is the packaging. Flimsy part here, the stopper. I don't know, it's very messy. And I also feel like this is very heavy packaging. It's not travel friendly. I feel like if you carry this in your purse, this would be a great, I don't know, hockey puck or a crime deterrent. You could just like chuck it at someone and, you know, that'll scare them off, or, you know, you could injure someone with this. It's heavy. But, I mean, packaging aside, the product itself is great. I concentrate most of this product in the center of my face and blend it out as well as I can with my fingers. It works best with the fingers, at least on my skin. Some people have found some luck with a buffing brush, but because this is just a touch lighter than my skin tone, I just make sure that I use a light hand with this. Because another thing to keep in mind is that since this is a full coverage, it's got great opacity and can also work well in some cases on my skin as a concealer. And I don't know if you've watched my last video, but I had some like breakout issues in this area here, and so since then the zits have gone away, but I have a little bit of scarring and hyperpigmentation. But I'm not wearing any like face concealer except for this. What I did was I applied my foundation and then I dipped my fingers in again and just lightly tapped it onto those areas and blended it out, and it covered up really well. And speaking of concealers, I've been enjoying the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind concealer. A lot of people use this, and I almost didn't try this out because I didn't have positive experiences with Maybelline's Instant Age Rewind foundation and their I think it's the Dream Lumi concealer pen. Like, I didn't have good experiences with those two products, so when I saw that people were raving about this, I was like, I don't know if this is gonna work, but I caved and I gave it a try, and this is amazing for brightening the under eye area. And it sort of conceals it. It doesn't fully conceal it, but the brightening effects, especially with the shade number 50 Neutralizer, are so potent. The brightening effects are so potent that, like, I use this on days when I am feeling absolutely dreadful. I've been reaching for this more than my my Benefit Erase Paste concealer. Right now, as far as skincare products go, I just love CeraVe products. Now this one is the Moisturizing Cream, and this is a sample that I received from a friend. The Moisturizing Cream is the one that you find in like one of those like giant cylindrical tubs, and you can use this on your face or your body. It's very thick, very rich, but surprisingly it absorbs into the skin like instantly. I have this one for heavy duty moisturizing days, and then most evenings or most days I use the CeraVe Facial Moisturizing Lotion, and this has a lighter consistency. This is more like a gel compared to the Moisturizing Cream, and the difference between these two, aside from the consistency, is that this one has hyaluronic acid in it, which is great at helping retain the moisture in your skin. My favorite eye cream, the Benefit It's Potent Eye Cream, has hyaluronic acid, and so did a face mask that I had tried from Misha. A friend of mine got it for me from Korea, and it was like the bomb when it came to moisturizing my face. So when I saw that this product had hyaluronic acid, I was like, ooh, this could be real good. So my last favorite items are the Nivea lip butters, and a lot of people love it. I am one of those people who loves it. I found out about this through Nouveau Cheap. Thank you, G. G was the one who wrote about it, and she raved about it, and I love checking out that blog just to find out, you know, what's new, what are some good bargains, what are some good quality drugstore products, and this was one of them. It smells absolutely wonderful. It smells so delicious, and it's an awesome awesome moisturizer. One flavor that I am wearing right now and that I usually stick into my purse is the Vanilla and Macadamia Kiss. The next flavor that I have is the Raspberry Rosé Kiss, and there's a really light pink tint to it, and this is the one that I like to keep at home and use in the evenings or whenever. So that's all for my favorites. I hope you enjoyed watching and learning about some of the things that I enjoyed using. So feel free to comment below on things that you've tried this month and that you've enjoyed using, especially if they're things that I've tried or if I haven't tried yet. But thanks for watching. Bye.